Racing games might not be the most famous when it comes to mobile games, but they really pack thrill as much as a first-person shooter sometimes. We get about a dozen of them every month, and if you're keen around them, you know there's sometimes some good ones. Here's October 2025's top 15 to play on the go on your Android and iOS. Number 1. Highway Racer Pro was released no more than a week ago, and this game has already been downloaded over 3 million times. Not only that, it plays offline and it's available on Android and iOS for free. The game puts you in the driver's seat for some of the most realistic highway racing on mobile. It's challenging to the point you gotta navigate heavy traffic at high speeds with like big cars. You gotta push your reflex skills to the limit while exploring highways that are modeled after real-world locations like Japan, Germany, Brazil, and the USA. You can play solo or go online to race against players in different race modes. It's pretty smooth, it's quite detailed, and it's got intense action. Highway Racer Pro is hands down one of the GOATs. Coming up behind that at number 2, it is Off-Road League Online. This game is built for people who just love getting the tires dirty. It's a full-blown off-road simulator with console-level graphics, legitimately big maps, and some of the best mod physics you'll find on mobile. You can team up with friends, take on wild terrain, or just cruise on all kinds of muddy trails just for fun. The customization goes pretty deep, meaning you can swap parts, tweak pretty much anything, and trade or sell vehicles with other players. It feels like a mix between realistic driving and a sandbox for off-road lovers who just want freedom and community in one place. With over 10 million downloads on both the Google Play Store and the Apple Store comes Drive CSX, possibly the ultimate mobile crash playground. Every car in this game reacts like it's real, with soft body physics, proper suspension, and some satisfying engine sounds that really make each smash feel legitimate. You've got 60 cars to experiment with, rally tracks, muddy zones, and open world maps ready to test your destruction skills. You can switch cars easily and just go nuts on ramps, walls, or even water obstacles. The game's visuals are pretty crisp, crashes feel weighty, and even though the levels are limited, the sheer thrill of experimenting with every car really keeps you coming back. It's mobile destruction done right. With over 50 million downloads on the Play Store, though, Rebel Racing really captures that California street racing energy. Just sharp corners, pure speed, and a full of just beautiful rides. Drifts and overtakes in this game feel pretty smooth thanks to the tight controls and the clean physics. The visuals do pop. The sound design really adds real punch, and each car really feels special when you give it a try. You can tweak and tune your ride however you like, from performance upgrades to some slick paint jobs. Pretty easy to get hooked on chasing that perfect run. Suffice it to say, Rebel Racing keeps things simple but stylish and straight up fun. A great choice for anyone who just wants to feel the rush of racing. Up next at number 5. Car driving multiplayer is the ultimate open world playground for just anyone who loves cars. Every vehicle handles differently, whether if it's sports cars, SUVs, trucks, and the physics really feel right. You can customize engines, suspension, and body kits, then hit the road solo or with friends. It's got a massive world, loads of challenges, and of course real-time races when you want a little bit of chase. Meaning you can meet up with friends, go solo. Honestly, it really brings the whole Forza aesthetic to mobile. All this game really needs at the moment is probably a controller support option.
This isn't just a racetrack.
Drift Racing 3v3, if you missed it before, this game puts you in the driver's seat of officially licensed supercars like Porsche 911, GT-R, and Bugatti, and from there, you jump in these 3v3 battles that are just pure adrenaline. Basically, you gotta choose to go as a attacker, support, or a strategist, team up with friends, and just show off drifts across tracks in LA, Paris, Bali, and even Antarctica. Cars in this game handle differently, and customizing paints, lights, and spoilers really lets you stand out. Matches are pretty short and fast, perfect for quick fun, and ultimate abilities like Blink Dash or Wild Charge make each race pretty much unpredictable. It's pretty slick in action, seriously addictive. Junkyard Rush Racing is all fun and just dusty junkyard tracks and countryside lanes where races go as unpredictable as possible. You can jump in these quick online matches, race in tournaments, or even go solo in time trials, including local split screen, keeping things competitive with friends online or in couch co-op. It's got over 24 of cars to collect, upgrade, custom options on paints, parts, wheels, etc. And in over 12 tracks, boosts, and daily missions, this one so far is doing anything to keep the adrenaline flowing. Extreme car racing, on the other hand, turns the street racing into your personal drifting playground. All you need to do is just hit ramps with supercars and find out how insane drifts could go. The open world city is just packed with obstacles and jumps, giving you endless options to show off, and each car handles differently, making every run feel fresh, and you can instantly spawn your ride to get right back into the action. It's basically a drift heaven for anyone who loves cars and crazy slides. Plays offline, it's about 1.5 gigabytes in size. Going down to number 8, we've got another extreme sim game. It's called Extreme Motorcycle Sim, which is, I'd have to say, one of the greatest motorcycle adventures on mobile right now. First of all, it's set in a huge open world for mobile game, ranging from city streets to airport runways, and you step in as a rider that's ready to just push limits. You choose your motorbike, perform tricks through traffic, race against time while mastering, realistic bike physics and, its handling. You get a garage where you can unlock new motorcycles, customize them, pick a rider, your helmet, your costumes, or you can just get obsessed over motor sounds and, the qualities or how they look. It's pretty fast, it's extreme and satisfying. Definitely want to ride anytime, anywhere if you like bikes. It's only 400 megabytes in size. Up next at number 10, we have Brakes Roadtrip, which, this is a low poly casual game that kind of takes the action of racing and dials it up to 11. Basically, you're barreling downhill with no brakes, smashing obstacles, traffics, and whatever gets in your way. There's a surprising amount of variety here in the game, like over 10 different worlds, each with their own terrains, hazards, and random madness. And the vehicle list is just stacked with different, random cars, off-roaders, bikes that you can unlock along the way. Tons of stupid outfits for your character to just play around with. It's pure arcade mayhem, it's Brakes at its biggest and dumbest, and that's exactly what makes it fun. Drive-In feels like the closest thing mobile's ever had to a decent, true open-world car sim. First of all, it's over 2 gigabytes in size, this game. What it has in quality is that it kind of balances between realism and freedom. The world is huge, it's got highways, countryside roads, city streets, all flowing together with zero loading screens. The driving physics are pretty tight, responsive, surprisingly lifelike for mobile. You can even tweak everything from your paint texture and rims to your suspension and engine setup, even import your parts if you're into showing off. There are missions ranging from drift challenges to time deliveries, and they're all about precision and control. It's honestly one of the best modern mobile racing sims out there right now. Going up to number 12, it is Dream Road Online, and this one really lets you live that street racer fantasy with just the right amount of freedom, realism, and thrill. so it's got basically all the right qualities. You can cruise through a massive open city, join car meetups and race across highways with friends in real time, multiplayer. The cars feel weighty, the sounds are spot on, and the visuals easily rival PC quality racers. There's also deep customization like suspension tweaks, engine upgrades, paints, and the whole deal. And although an online game, it still nails that mix of chill cruising and intense street racing energy perfectly. Coming in at number 13, we have Grand Velocita. Regardless of the trailer, this is one of those games that delivers a mobile racing at its pure form. No shortcuts. Every car in this game feels distinct. From nimble F4s to GT3 beasts, real-world physics track entire wear, grip loss, suspension flicks, aero balance, and engine fatigue. It's got everything. You can even dial in setups like a professional. Camber, dampers, gearing, and aero tweaks all matter in this game. Not only solo either, you can race online with ranked multiplayer, test and endurance runs, or replay races with telemetry for precise analysis. The graphics are sharp, the frame rate smooth, and the haptics make every turn in this game feel tangible. Euro Truck, on the other hand, is this Bolivian-inspired off-road truck sim that really puts your driving skills to the test. You're hauling through muddy roads, tight corners, and steep mountain paths that make every trip feel like a battle against gravity. It's still in beta though, but that's part of the charm. It feels raw and grounded, like you're helping shape the game as it grows. The physics are pretty heavy, the roads are brutal, and every delivery feels earned. Definitely one for players who like realistic, unforgiving driving sims. Number 15, it is Demolition Derby 5, which is straight up adrenaline in your pocket. Plus, it's like Twisted Metal meets classic derby madness, but like way smoother and fully playable offline. Cars smash, spin, and explode with insane physics, and every hit actually feels brutal. You can race through twisted tracks, survive arena battles, or grind career mode to unlock new rides and upgrades. Heavy trucks, nimble cars, and crazy custom builds all feel different, so you can play however you want. Multiplayer, on the other hand, lets you wreck friends or global players, and honestly, it's the kind of game where you start one match and suddenly it's like 3 hours later. Pretty good. HJWL, or maybe Hawal, is another mobile racing game, and it's the kind that doesn't really try too hard, but it gives you what you actually want. Great drifting, lots of cars, and just pure driving freedom. It's got that mix of action and control that keeps you wondering, and the handling feels surprisingly good with realistic drift physics that actually reward skill instead of luck. You can tune every car to match your style, from colored rims to the way it burns rubber. The maps are pretty wide, from streets to parking lots. It's pretty good for freestyle runs or quick races. It's just clean, satisfying, and officially halal. Thanks for watching.